Hello, this is Mr. Craig, and I want to make a brief video to help explain to the students and to the parents why AP Chemistry is having some summer work. I want to make sure that the students understand that preparing for the AP Chemistry exam is a major task. When we first went to the ABC schedule a couple years ago, the schedule removed a significant number of days away from the schedule that I had when we had trimesters. And some of you have no idea what a trimester is, and it sounds like we're never going to get trimesters back. So to give you enough time to prepare and be successful on the AP exam, I have to have you complete some topics that you have already discussed in honors chemistry before the first day of school. And actually what these topics are is basic stuff like stoichiometry, naming compounds, things that you should have mastered by the time you got out of honors chemistry, and you have to have mastered before you even begin AP chemistry. There are quite a few topics that will be presented in AP Chemistry that you did not discuss very much. You may have talked about very briefly, but you didn't give it any justice when you actually were presented that material. And do realize that any AP course, especially AP Chemistry, is a college level chemistry course. Starting in the fall of 2012, there will be a certain number of labs that will be required to be completed, and in 2013, the fall of 2013, there are going to be required labs that will be specifically discussed on the AP exam the following spring. So when we talk about this course, it actually will be just like a college course, except you won't have the 4-hour lab every week. We may have a couple days where we have some labs, but it won't be a one block a day where you have a 3 or 4 hour lab. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't mean to ramble on here. Some of the topics that we'll discuss that were not discussed very much in detail are equilibrium, acids and bases, kinetics, thermodynamics, nuclear chemistry, electrochemistry, and solutions. These are the topics that you may have talked about very briefly, but didn't get into explicit detail in honors chemistry. Now, I do want you to realize that this is a challenging course. I don't want you to think that AP chemistry is going to be as easy as honors chemistry. That is not the intention of this class. This is a challenging class. There are a lot of topics. Major problem solving skills are involved here. And the good news is, if you do everything that I ask, you're going to do very well. All right. Also, next year, Miss Blasky, who is on maternity leave in the spring of 2012, will also be teaching AP Chemistry, so we'll have another staff member teaching AP Chemistry starting in the fall of 2012. Let me see here. Okay. For the summer, all of the work that I plan on having you complete, I have a lecture video already posted on my website. And my website is not a School Fusion website. We are going with School Wire, I believe, in the fall of 2012. But this website, my actual website that I maintain, is this one right here, where it's avonchemistry.com. You'll want to go to that website and scroll down to where it says class schedule. You'll click on class schedule / homework, and you'll obviously pick AP Chemistry. You're not going to be clicking on honors chemistry. So pick the first one where it says AP Chemistry. Scroll down. The summer will be considered your first semester, or part of your first semester, and you'll want to click on July. If you need to see that again, please rewind the video and take a look at that. I have the schedule already in place for this fall. So you can start when I have the date here. That's up to you. Actually, this looks like last year's, the 2011. 2012 is up, and I believe I have it starting in June. But again, this is a suggested pace. If you want to start the first day of summer and get it done before July even begins, you may do so. Everything is up here for you to take a look at. Like, like an example, you'll have this assignment, which is the very first one, topic 1, part A, and it gives the questions. But I also have given, if it'll go back, sorry, this is very slow. The answers are right below it, and then I have videos. I have my lecture video here. I don't want to click on that to start opening up another video within a video. And then I also have the explanation to the homework also included here. I would expect you to watch the lecture video. It is optional if you wish to watch the homework explanation, but you may want to if you are concerned about some of the answers, or you don't quite understand why a certain question was answered in the way that it was. So all that information is on here. Also, I have quizzes that you can click on and take. These will not be for a grade. This is just to test your mastery level. So you can click on that and take it. Obviously, the answers are provided right there, so you can take a look at those as well. And I would expect you, when you walk in on the first day of class, that you should be able to name compounds, be able to write compounds. I would expect you to be able to do all of this information that has been assigned to you in the summer. Now, the lecture videos range in size from maybe 20 minutes to 40 minutes. So what I'm asking of you is maybe an hour each day. Okay? So knowing that you need at least 1 hour each day, the last thing you want to do is wait until the day or the week before school begins. And again, we are on the extended schedule, or year-round schedule, if you want to call it that. Balanced, I think it is. I intend on having an exam the second day that we meet. All right, the first day will be to take care of the technicalities of the welcoming and all this other stuff. And I'll also ask you, show me your work. I'll need to see your completed packet. And hopefully you actually did the packet and you just didn't copy somebody's work down, or you didn't go online and just jot the answers down, because you not completing the work will not place you in a good situation for the rest of the year. Alright, so please, if you plan on taking AP Chemistry, please do the summer work. Okay. Also, all of these videos are on YouTube, which you can view on your iTouch, your iPad, your iPhone, your smartphone, your desktop computer, your laptop computer. And if you don't have any of those things, I more than invite you to go to your local public library. There are times online that you can find out. I think that the library might be open on Sundays, but again, do not wait until the week before school starts to start doing the homework. Okay. All right. And again, it says on here, you will have an exam covering the first 2 topics on the second day of class. It's actually a 2-day test, but it'll start on the second day. All right. Before I go on any further, I wanted to explain this information on the bottom here. I would like for you and your parents to text a message to this phone number, 360-529-4398. And within the text, I want you to type this message, @MRCRAI. Okay? And this is actually a service that, and if you want to find out more information about it, it's called Remind 101. It allows me to send you a text message, and actually I'm not just sending it to you, but I'll be sending it to everybody that's signed up for AP Chemistry. So please do go on there and sign up for that. That would be very beneficial for me to be able to communicate with you. I'm also going to be asking for your email address or your parents' email address. All right. On the back side of the sheet, It says you will not need a textbook for the summer. Okay. I actually do not use a textbook. I am in the process of making an online textbook that you can use as a reference if you so choose to do so. But the lectures, the notes, that'll serve as your textbook. You'll actually be building a chemistry textbook as you go on with the class. Again, I've already talked about the purpose of the summer assignments and lectures, so you're more than welcome to read over that again. I do like this analogy here. The summer work can be thought of in the same way as playing a sport or in a band. You practice during the off season to make yourself better. This is an opportunity to do well in chemistry by working in the off season and completing the work. This work can be completed anywhere in the world that has internet. If you know you will be somewhere that does not have the internet, you must let me know before you leave for the summer. Not completing the summer assignments, quizzes, and preparing for the test, which will be given on the second day of school, is your way of saying you're not serious about this class. Now, I have spoke to a few students, and one in particular who plans on going on a 1-month hike in the Rocky Mountains. I'm very proud that she's doing that, and I'm even more proud that she let me know ahead of time so that I can get this information to her and she can begin doing the work, so that before she goes on the trip, she'll have all of her summer work done. If you plan on doing something like that, all the lectures are currently posted. All the information is ready to go. If you're still interested in completing the AP Chemistry course, please sign below. Have your parents also sign below. So I want you to sign here and neatly print your email address. Have your parent or guardian sign as well, and let me have their email address. Okay. Please do that, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. You'll find out that if you speak to my past students, I'm very approachable. If you email me, I usually have an email response normally within 12 hours. But for if some strange reason I lose my phone in the car or something, it might be 24, but no longer than 24 hours. Good luck. Have a great summer. And again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask.